Square by virtue of a trip into the distant past.
And bad news for plastic money users. There is a new money incentive to buy a new car. We'll have that, those, and Stu's reviews, and Don, Howard, Dorothy, and much more next on 5.
First in Ohio, TV5 Eyewitness News with the Eyewitness News team.
Just watching the game tonight, my stomach was in knots, just like yours and everybody else's. Let's see how others are celebrating the world of sports. Here's Jim Bunn live at the Stadium Club.
Okay, we've also got somebody back here tonight, somebody whose job it is to watch Lenny Barker. His name is Joe Fetzer. Joe, you were charting him tonight. I believe we got the chart here, and you were charting him with the radar gun. I guess you've never done anything like this before, or seen anything like it.
Well, no, I haven't. I've been doing it for about a little over a year, but this was amazing. And at the end of the fourth inning, I told people he would do it, and they thought I was nuts. But I guess they figured that shit out. Oh.
Okay, well, we're all having a good time here at the Stadium Club. Back to you.
A perfect ball game and an imperfect newscast. Okay, thank you, gentlemen.
That's when Reagan has scheduled a press conference, the third during his pregnancy. Presidency, that is.
I want you to monitor the moonlight a little bit, okay? Moonlight?
Correspondent Dan Brewster is standing by with a live report from the White House on the president's schedule today. Dan?
Hello. Why do they keep hanging up? Do you not hear anything in IFB?
A few minutes.
Memorial Day traditionally brings drivers out on the road in record numbers, and that can mean a record number of accidents. The death toll seems to be down, though, this year, along with the traffic. High gas prices seem to be keeping people at home. Must have been somebody from management working on the holiday.
And correspondent Dan Brewster is ready now with that live report from the White House on the president's schedule today. Dan?
Christine, is it true? Is it all happening at the zoo?
I'm not sure if anything's happening at the zoo. As soon as we get here, of course, everybody goes inside. But I always like kind of being at the zoo at this time of the night anyway. The animals are... Oh, there's someone behind me. Oh, you can hardly see the bears. They're going down. Anyway, they're very hungry tonight, so they're out, and they're kind of stalking back and forth. But we do have a few animals out. I went over to look at the giraffes. We had that new giraffe born just a week ago, and he's kind of poking his head out, but we couldn't get a very good shot of him. So we have the very hungry bears behind me tonight, of course.
Standing by at his home live with Instant Eye is Rabbi Bradley Bliefeld of the Baltimore Hebrew congregation with his family, and now they will light the first light of Hanukkah.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehecheyanu v'kiyamanu v'higiyanu lazman hazeh. Praised are you, O Lord our God, King of the universe, who has kept us in life, sustained us, and permitted us to reach this joyous occasion. Amen.
Rabbi Bliefeld, this is Richard Scher, and we'd like you to explain the significance of Hanukkah, if you would.
This begins our 8-night festival of religious freedom. We commemorate the time over 2,000 years ago when a small group of Jews fought for their religious freedom against the Assyrians. This holiday commemorates that fight for freedom, and indeed has a special meaning this year, not only because my congregation is celebrating its 150th year in a festival of rededication, but because we of the Jewish community share in the concern for the hostages being held in Iran, for they too are suffering under a contemporary form of religious tyranny.
Well, we certainly hope that all of those prayers are answered, and may all of us here wish you and all of your family a very happy holiday, Rabbi.
Thank you.
Our brother died for us, so you're asking about retaliation. We're going to do whatever he would want us to do for him, because he gave his life for us, and that's the most any man could give for anybody. And we all loved him, and you sons are dead motherfuckers.
Live from the Radel Funeral Home, I'm Fred Wymore, Eyewitness 12, on the scene.
All of that shortly, but first, the morning news with Jess Marlowe, who's filling in for Floyd Calburn. Good morning, Jess.
Good morning, Jane. Thank you. Growing indications this morning that the Camp David Middle East Summit has reached the make or break stage. can't do it when you're sitting on it. I learned that from Gene Shalit.
Tucson police say James Mowell, a local 19-year-old, was shot and killed early this morning after apparently trying to break into an East Side home. Mr. and Mrs. Paul Miller say they fired a warning shot and then fired a second time when Mowell started to come in their front door.
All right! Don't you ever talk to me like that again. 5, 4. If you want me to go to network, take you with me. 5, 4, 3. That's not what you said last night in bed.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're kinky. I like you.
Hi, I'm Ed Miller.
And I said no, I mean no.
Oh, this is your property?
You're goddamn
You're the man
right.
that they want to see about the
You're
taxes.
damn right. You ain't getting a goddamn thing.
You know about the taxes
Yeah,
that you owe?
Oh, well, goddamn thing.
$15,000 in
yeah,
taxes.
well, you can wait goddamn till you catch me and collect it.
Okay. Yeah? No, I'm not the tax man.
I'm gonna give a goddamn you Jesus.
For hundreds of Indo-Chinese refugees in the Akron area, scavenging has become a way of life. These hopeless boat people scrounge backyards for anything they can find. Cardboard for their tumble-down shacks, old toys for transportation. But mealtime for these people is a treat. A family of 26 eats less than a pound of rice a day. Occasionally, the family enjoys a delicacy.
Here, puppy dog. Ooh, yeah.
The children smile at the pungent aroma of broiled dog coming from the kitchen as they dream about someday cooking Scooby-Doo. And Great-Grandma nods her approval of the dinner in honor of her 137th birthday. At the International Institute, the refugees learn the important things about the American way of life.
The people give me the money, I don't know how to spend it.
And as the children return home from school, they all pitch in to steal the neighborhood paperboys' newspapers, using the rolls as logs in their fires. Yes, what would these people do without us Americans as examples? Probably live a much better life. This is Dick Russ, News Center 8 in Akron.
We wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings to you wherever you are, good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year.
You know what? This is the best Christmas I ever had. If I never have another, God bless you. I hope everybody be happy.
This is Alan DePietro live with one of the TV5 action cams at Cuyahoga, or rather at the Cuyahoga River Community, we'll get it straight, Cuyahoga River Collision Bend. Keep
Okay, Alan,
Cuyahoga College.
No severe casualties as usual in baseball.
Never in sports, right? Nobody ever fights. Nobody ever gets mad either.
No. Hi, Dorothy.
We'll be back with more right after this. Stay with us.
It makes no difference who you are if you've been looking near and far. You've got to catch fire. You'll see it all when you catch fire. The world is yours when you catch fire. When you reach out and you catch fire, you've caught it all.
Leisure suit, if I can say it. Leisure suit.
Leisure suit.
Leisure suit. I can't even say it. How can I read the story?
85's Jim Bond is live with an action cam at the first of many Party in the Parks in Huron Mall. Looks like a damp, chilly start to a season of parties, Jim.
Well, Ted, let me put it to you this way. On a day when you can see your breath, when it's very chilly, when it's very gray. Thank you very much. Most sane people. No,
Hold it together there, Jim.
Most sane people would be inside. As you can see, this is the place for sane people.
Okay.
What's behind all this smoke? We'll tell you after this. What's behind all this smoke? We'll have the story after this. What's behind all this smoke? We'll have the story after this. Jeez, am I going to stink tonight?